Thank you, Mark, and hello from London. Now, we've had some interesting technical patterns develop this past week, some even developing now as I speak. And also I'd like to have a quick recap on the monthly moves for August, which I wasn't able to cover last time. But before that, I'd just like to lay out a few cautionary words. Anyone who has ever been in the markets for any length of time knows that October can be a particularly virulent month. What is not commonly known is that from a technical analysis point of view, the building blocks for October are usually laid out and seen in September. Hence, it is worth taking a closer look over the next few weeks, just in case. Now, to temper that, I would point out that my WD GAN stroke Metonic Panic video back in December 2019, where I pointed out how WD GAN, the technical analyst, had in an extrapolation of his financial timetable from 1909 had just one word for 2020, and that was panic. Well, for 2021 he has three words, and they are low stock prices. So you can see it's not always negative, but I hope you can see why I'm cautious during September. Anyway, in August, there were only three monthly key reversals in the markets I follow. A monthly key reversal up in Kiwi dollar against the US dollar, in the euro against the Romanian leu, and for those who are interested, in the US stock, Gamestop. There is no apparent correlation between these three, so I'll just leave it there where it is. Going now to last week, well, it has become more interesting. We had a weekly key reversal down in the German DAX stock index futures, but not in any other major stock index futures that I follow. Yet at the same time we had a weekly key reversal up in the Chinese CSI 300 stock index. Now, it's not a perfect counter, but it is an interesting observation. What was also interesting about the weekly key reversal up was how there was not any similar supporting action in the Chinex index or the Shanghai Composite Index. Now, a more secure outcome has been the weekly key reversals up in both London and New York cocoa futures. Both of these have had nice follow-on moves higher this week, despite the staggered public holidays in the UK and the US. All this has been in the shadow of the recent monthly key reversals up seen in both over here and in the US, though not necessarily in the same month, which is interesting. Finally, we had a weekly key reversal down in Chicago corn futures and another one in Paris milling wheat futures, if only just on the latter. Now, I would normally finish up there, but I have an addendum to add, and it is for this current week that we're in. So, bearing in mind my earlier comments on watching out in September for things that may happen in October, I thought I'd acquaint you with three current situations taking place. We are currently on already for this week for a possible weekly key reversal in the UK FTSE stock index futures and also the Chicago E-mini S&P stock index futures. Coming as it does after last week's German DAX futures weekly key reversal down, I thought it prudent to give you the heads up on that. So, in UK FTSE futures, if we close on Friday night either over 71.39 or under 71.34, then we'd be on. It is a narrow range, but that is what it is. We're currently looking at a weekly key reversal down here, but we still have 2.5 days or so still to go. In the E-mini S&P futures, if we close on Friday night either over 45.35 or under 45.05, then we'd be on. Currently we're looking at the lesser outside day scenario rather than a weekly key reversal up or down, though obviously this could change. The third one is an esoteric one, Bitcoin. As you are probably aware, Bitcoin fell earlier this week due in part to the end of the well-publicized purchasing that El Salvador has undertaken and by the further pressures to close crypto mining in China. This has set up the opportunity for a weekly key reversal here this week.
So if we close on Sunday night, yes, on Sunday night, either over 51,810 or under 48,808, that's dollars per bit per coin, then we'd be on. Right now we've still most of the week to go. We're looking at a weekly key reversal down, though not by much. That just about covers it. I'm always happy to share my videos, various charts, and answer any questions with anyone who is interested. And with that, I'll finish this section from London. I hope you found these comments useful.